Hello, my name is Kayla Quimbley. I am 21 years old. I use she, her, hers pronouns, and I have been living with HIV for 21 years.
My name is Daniel Peacock. I like to go by Valentino Peacock. My pronouns are he, him, his. I am 23 years old and I've been living with HIV since 20 years old.
Hey everybody, my name is Corey from Greenville, Mississippi. I'm 25 years old. Pronouns he, him, his, and I'm here to tell a little bit about my story living with HIV.
My journey began when I was about 16, a sophomore in high school. I was given the opportunity to do a poem, and in that poem, I basically disclosed my status to the world, posted it on social media, and from there, that sparked my journey for HIV advocacy.
I was under my mother's insurance, so it was fairly easy to get on meds. I got on it pretty fast, and I'm pretty find a doctor. So I haven't faced any barriers, to say the least. Um,
Growing up, I didn't hear much or know much about HIV, let alone sex ed or anything like that. I came from a very small city, Greenville, Mississippi, in the Delta, where resources were really scarce. Actually, put it like that.
I had to live my life in secrecy and just like living as if I wasn't born with HIV, and it was actually a very problematic situation that I didn't realize until I got older. At the time, I did not understand the power of walking in your truth. So adulthood has definitely been a struggle and a journey, but I am proud to say that I am at a place where now I'm more responsible and taking control of that aspect of my life. But the barriers I have experienced in getting treatment is not having affordable health care, having to go through loops to get accepted by different programs in order to receive treatment because HIV medication is not cheap.
just overall, sex ed could just more thoughtful about when it speaks of people who are living with HIV. Like it's not a death sentence for one. I just want them, whoever write these sex educational books or teach these classes, to know that people who live with HIV are just living just like the next person who is not living with HIV. You just have to take a pill every day.
Thing that I learned from sex ed that helped me to navigate my relationships was the importance of self-education. Because I realized that I was being misinformed and miseducated through the school system. So it became very important to me that I not only educate myself, but educate future partners.
If sex ed could be more admiring or inclusive to young people, they would be more interested in even learning about their sexual activities before time or something like that. I think if young people were allowed to have the input of their sex ed curriculum, how can you go wrong? It gives them the opportunity to learn and have fun at the same time.
It could be more inclusive by being more transparent and being real. I think the problem with sex education systems now is that a lot are teaching abstinence, and that is outdated. And so, sex ed could be more inclusive with not trying to coddle students by trying to protect them because the world is not going to protect them. So when it comes down to sex education, it's very imperative that a dynamic is created that includes people living with HIV, people of the LGBTQ community, and more.
And people out there who are living with HIV, I just want you all to know that it is okay. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Like, you're still beautiful as you were the day before you found out. You're still as smart. You're still as wise. You're still as caring. You're still as beautiful. You're still you as the day before you found out. And I just want you to know that you're no different than anybody else in this world who has problems. Everybody else has something wrong with them. So just know that nobody in this world is perfect, and you have a full life to live ahead of you. Don't give up. Keep living a good life.
Allow yourself to mess up. So when you make yourself a trial and tribulation, so you can go back and have your testimony to live by. We all have one. It just takes us to find it deep down inside.